And we're painting the roses red, my dear. We're painting the roses red. Words crack like whips, like broken ribs, like broken promises of how they would live, like another hospital trip, like the lies that she tells of how these injuries came in, like the eyes of the nurses who notice the chips and the story she's trying to sell them with, but it's not their job to fix. So they gloss over the story this evidence depicts. Maybe this is just the way that young love is. And we're painting the roses red, my dear. And he nurses her injuries, tells her it's all got to do with his history, that violence is not a linear process, that it's a cycle, and he's trying hard to make progress, but it's hard when she makes him so mad. And it reminds of the times he got beat by his dad and how it taught him respect, and how when words didn't work, it was all he had left. And all she can do is bury her face in his chest and claw at the promise it won't happen again. And we're painting the roses red, my dear. Nighttime rows in suburban homes that interfere with our evening TV shows, but we leave his business alone. It's not our place to get involved. And we're all so scared that if we speak of violence, it'll make it real, so we keep our silence and assume someone else will at least call the police. And we go to bed with our conscience clean. And we never dream we could be contributing to this ongoing theme. So come through to the garden, it's a neighbourhood scene. We're painting the roses red. And our children, they don't need to hear of such things. We don't like the reality that these topics bring, as if education could help these things to prevail. So let's skip the trauma. Let's tell fairy tales about how the world is a beautiful place to live in and how things like this won't happen to people like them. Let's perpetrate myths about choice in assault. So when it happens to them, they'll think it's their fault. Then they become the ones who won't speak out because they were so ashamed that they couldn't get out. And we watch another generation of ignorance sprout, and we're painting the roses red.